We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sal Romano gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he lays off. Ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Romano has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a throw over. And the runner back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Cubs strand 1. Cubs are turned away and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Rizzo scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So we got him swinging. Scooter Gennett becomes out number 2 this inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Baez waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to go now is the shortstop Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Adam
Leading up for the
Duvall.
Reds,
His matchup numbers with
left
Hendricks.
fielder,
He's 5 for
Adam
14.
Duvall.
He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Second for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Digging in, Chris Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Third inning, no score to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that brings up Scott Schebler. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Toward second, Zobrist is there. And there's one down now.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, Sal Romano. She runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Comes set with the 0-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Ready for another chance. Billy Hamilton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Peraza at second with 2 down. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Line toward the gap in left center. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Scooter swings and sends it out to deep right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bouncer down the line. Rizzo comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Adam Duvall. Drilled down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Striding in once again, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Popped up. Suarez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Jose Peraza, a base hit in his first trip.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Sal Romano. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, this is a costly mistake to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
First baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The short, hit hard. Zobrist is there on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Three runs already home here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Digging in to try it again, Chris Jimenez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
A ball and no strikes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. One there on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Here's a pop-up now. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail here 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 41, Steve.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. And this will be fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. On the ground is second for Baez. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Schebler, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Cishek's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2 to short, taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They lead it 4-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Missed with a slider. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now. It's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Jeanette is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready for another chance, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Hit back up the middle. A dive by Zobrist, but it's past his outstretched glove. A base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Ready once again, Sal Romano. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Peraza on at first. Nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. 1 out and a runner on second base. Right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Scooter Gennett will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Number 2 will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
In is Joey Votto now, and they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Pulled toward right center field. Almora in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Number 2 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2.
So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with the fastball. The 1-2. pulled toward right center field. Hamilton, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Tommy LaStella will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Two out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Adam Duvall.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Hot shot to third. Bryant is up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Chris Jimenez. Last time through was a base hit.
Catcher, Chris Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Now a hard liner, but foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Inside and low. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
All even now. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. fastball misses there, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr., who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The count now at 2-1. Three and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Duvall on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. .3-0 pitch. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Raisel Iglesias gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
4-0 the score tonight. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sal Romano earns his first win of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, or 6 non-hitters. For the Cubs, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that post-game extra bus service is available to Anderson Township, Halberwood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.